too much. You want to know how I did this style over my locks? Because you cannot seem to find where my locks are. Where are the locks? I don't know. So if you're interested, let's get started. The hair we're going to use today is from Curlsqueen. The hair comes in this cute little bag. Inside the bag is the wig and a little bit of accessories. In this little bag, there's a brush and a little hair bonnet. This is what the hair looks like. This is a human hair unit and it's their Kinky curly half wig, and I got it in 18 inches. So to begin this hairstyle, all you're going to need to do is just separate the front of your hair from the back of your hair. Figure out where you want the flat twist to end. Typically, I like my flat twist to end like somewhere around here. I don't like it to go too far back because then it starts to look a little weird. Once you've sectioned off the front, the next step is to braid the back of your hair into cornrows. I like to braid the back of my hair into 3 cornrows. You definitely don't need to do cornrows, especially if you're like in a rush, but I'm just gonna do cornrows because I feel like it. So yeah, like I said, just 3 cornrows is enough because ain't nobody got time to be sitting down trying to do 500 cornrows on their head. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just braid the hair. I secure the ends of the cornrows with the rubber bands. Obviously, you need to make sure that the rubber band is oiled so you're not hurting your hair. Next step is to either use one of these fishnet stocking caps, or you can use like the regular wig caps that we use to install wigs. You're just gonna bundle your hair like this and try to like place it as flat as possible. And you're gonna put this on. You don't need to have a retwist to be able to do this style, but if you want it to look neater and to look cleaner, you can use a little bit of gel. The first thing you're gonna do is to make a 2-strand twist with the first 2 locks in that section. So make the 2-strand twist like this. Just twist down a few centimeters. And you're gonna take the next lock and then just put it over that and wrap it under. Take the next lock and then just put it over that twist that you're doing. Take the oiled rubber band and just tie it. So once again, just take your gel to refresh that section. Like I said, just twist, twist, twist. Take the next one, put it over it, put it over it. Take the next one, put it over it. Take the next one, put it over it, like that. Secure it with the rubber band. And now I'm just gonna continue, and when I'm done, I'll show you how to put the wig on and how to do the blending and all that. This is what it's gonna look like. I totally forgot that there's gonna be hanging hair after I finish the front section, so you're probably gonna want to wait to put the wig cap on. So once again, just take your hair and bunch it up. Just take the excess hair and then just tuck it in. Once the hair is tucked, this is what it's gonna look like. So now that I got the wig on my head, if you can't see, this actually fits over my locks. I was actually surprised that it did. This is what it looks like turning around. This is what it looks like in the back. So right now, I'm just gonna start defining the curls by spraying a whole bunch of water. Spray the water. After the water, I'm just gonna take some leave-in conditioner, just a little bit, not too much, because you don't want it to start getting crunchy. I don't really like using mousse on wigs. I like to use leave-in conditioner and water because it helps with making the hair look nicer and more like bouncy. After I finger detangled, I'm just gonna go through with the brush that they sent and look at the definition. Look at that. Do you see that? Yes, that's what we're going for. Fluff this part out a little bit so it can be puffy and not just flat in the back. So I'm gonna take one of these really skinny hair ties or headband thingies, and then just put it like right where the tracks meet my locks, basically, just so it looks more natural and more seamless. Just put that right there. You could definitely use like a bigger headband, but I don't want to do that because I want this to look like really seamless and natural. So this is what the hair is giving. Do you like it? I like it. You can't tell me that you don't like this. This is lovely. And of course, we can't forget to do your edges. I mean, you don't have to, but we're just gonna do a little bit. Just something to give it like a little drama. Look at that. It's cute. Whoa. Yes. Yep. This is the style of the summer. The style of the summer. Let me stop. Okay, for real. So this is what the hair is looking like. Curlsqueen has 9 different textures, and I'm gonna link everything in the description of this video so you can check it out if you're interested. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't let anyone tell you that your locks are not versatile, because this is literal proof that you can do just about anything. Okay, just about anything with your locks. Okay, that's it. See you later. Bye.